Oh, hello, hello. My microphone is working. All right, I tested this already. We are working. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Well, good morning, everyone. Hope you had a good night. Um, be blessed that you woke up. You know, don't complain. Um, Today, I'd like to talk about this reality reckoning that the former housewife star, Miss Bethany Frankel, has emerged upon. Uh, the reality reckoning is very significant, it's very important. And it's very, very important and significant because of the fact that when you look at the numbers for the companies that own the networks, okay, NBC Universal, and all of the other um, companies that are part of that, the umbrella companies, because there's a lot, right? Uh, People are against this reality reckoning because they're worried about losing an income. I understand that. They're also worried about being blackballed, blacklisted. I understand that as well. Here's the thing, when you are on a show and you sign your contract, okay, it clearly will state, I'm sure it does, in the fine print that there's no residuals to be paid once the show is over and completed, wrapped. It's been wrapped, and all of the seasons and episodes have been edited and so forth. They state that in your contract, the contracts. However, now this allows these companies to then rebroadcast, resell these series to streamers. Okay, um, Pluto TV, Sling TV, Vivo TV, Tubi TV, all of the streaming, the free streaming services. So when someone has been on a show and then 10 years, say they paid like, say like what Bethany said, $7,250 or whatever she said per episode, or for the season. I don't know what the numbers were. I just remember the number 72, 72.50 or 77.50. But now, why is it that it's okay and approved that these networks can then re-air this while they're making ad revenue, while people are watching these shows because either they don't pay for a subscription to a cable provider or however they receive their live broadcast. So how is that fair? That's what I'm trying to get at. How is that fair that these shows can then be rebroadcast because you signed a contract? You signed a contract because you were hired, and you were hired because you auditioned. So therefore, and why did you do it? Because you needed the money. Either you need, most people do it because they need the money. They want to get some recognition. They want to get their name out there. Okay, they want to get their name out there so they can sell their wares. I understand that, but the thing is, you have to create some protective network, an umbrella, a protective umbrella, so that these people can receive some kind of residuals. It is totally not fair, and I say that. Initially, I was kind of like, well, they knew what they signed on for, and I actually wrote that on one of the blogs. Um, I forgot which one, maybe Up and Adam or Behind the Velvet Rope or Kempire Daily or Make It Make Sense. Those are the four. Those are the the videos that I watch. I just get my reality TV updates. So I feel that it's very significant and it's very important. And I feel that the people who are against it because they're earning money now, okay, look at it this way: you're earning money now, but think about 10 years from now. Think about 20 years from now. If you have children or if you're about to have children, later on in life, everything is a phase and a cycle in life. So what you did, like 10 years ago, you know, the probability of you still doing that, I would say, is very low. I mean, most people, they have to change jobs or they do different things for different income streams, So I am for the reality reckoning, and I do hope that it forms, and I hope that there's some type of union compensation so that people can be paid, because I'm at the bottom of the rung. Okay, I mean, I'm not poverty stricken. I wouldn't say I'm poverty stricken. I mean, I'm doing okay for myself. I set myself up years ago to always have a safety net. I knew from a young age, for me myself, my experience, that I mean, like, people who watch my videos, I have my stepfather worked for sanitation, and when I was younger, because I'm artsy and creative, I wanted to go to Juilliard. That was my dream, Juilliard, Juilliard, Juilliard. But instead, well, I met my son's father, went into that whole fantasy world of I'm going to live happily ever after, have a baby, have kids, and live in a house. Okay, that didn't happen. Had the baby, but, happily ever after. So, anyhow, my stepfather told me from a young age, listen, kid, there's no gold in the street. You got to work hard. You got to work hard. He said, you're a little doll. You're a cutie now. You've had a decent life. He goes, you get somebody who'll sweep you off your feet, but you need to have your own. And I always knew that growing up because I always worked. I was always a hustler, making money. I used to deliver the newspapers. If you got a cash, I always, anyhow, you're going to need the savings and the investment for later on, is what my point is. So I don't think that it's fair. I don't think that it's fiscally fair. I don't think it's a fiduciary fair balance for the people who have been on these shows. And you know what? You don't want to participate with the union? Don't participate with the union. That's all. But for the people who have been on these shows, they should be compensated when the shows are aired again. I don't see what the big problem in this is, because listen, apples to oranges, you take the billions and billions and billions of dollars that these networks have in comparison to, say, paying somebody whatever, $10,000 for an episode. Like, from my understanding, what I hear is that, like, the people on 90 Day Fiance and Life After Lockup, Love After Lockup, they don't make any kind of big money. And now these shows are all hits. So it's really something for people to think about, because, why allow corporations, why allow companies to reap all kinds of benefits and rewards when everyone else is at the lowest tier? Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, maybe people don't. I mean, people that live off of a trust fund, or they're like heiresses, or they're an heir to like oil or whatever, or some multinational corporation where there's an income stream that's phenomenal, where they can go and spend like $200,000 a day, But in the real world, regular people need to have some type of an income stream, and especially if they participated in some type of a media source of event where it's continued to be aired. So that's what I have to say, and I hope that it works out. And to the lawyer who's handling it, if you need a paralegal to do some shepherdizing, if you need somebody to research, I'm a great researcher. I am, I don't have my master's in library sciences, but I do research, and there's a lot of stuff that I do on my own independently. But anyway, on that note, have a great day, everybody. And union strong, and I hope it happens. Till next time, bye. Thanks for watching. If you like what I have to say, follow my channel. If not, keep it moving. I don't take it personal. Life's too short. Bye.